Hello and welcome, online money makers. I'm excited today. I have some fun information to share with you. And this is cool too. You know, we're all about making money on the internet, and there are so many ways to do it. And I love bringing you people, I love bringing you experts and those people who are really actually doing it. And today I'm bringing you someone who's actually doing it, who's doing it in a very unique way. And so to hear her story, what she's doing, how she's doing it, how she's putting it together, that's what I'm excited to bring you today. And the topic today is how to build a Facebook community, or how to build community for any product. Now, I met Carla Trigo from one of my mentors, my guru mentors. And so Carla and I'm in Oregon, which is on the far west coast of the United States, and she's in Long Island, New York. And so we have never had the opportunity to meet except online. But that's the neat thing about the internet, and that you can do that with people. So what I want to do is give Carla an opportunity to introduce herself, tell you a little bit about what she does, and then we're going to talk about how to create a community for any kind of product. So, Carla, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Michelle, for giving me the opportunity to be with your audience today. I'm highly appreciate that moment and the resources that you're putting into it. So hi everybody. My name is Carla Trigo. As you see, I have an accent, so I'm originally from Spain, but I moved to the States 8 years ago, and to New York. And I have to reinvent myself because of my businesses, right, was offline, very successful. I have a TV show in Spain and in Europe. I have, I'm a lifestyle design coach, so I coach people, and I was teaching in the university, and suddenly, oops, I came here, and what to do? So I started to dig down into the possibilities to put my voice into the internet arena, right? And to be able to understand how this works in a very beautiful way, in a way that you can inspire others to really connect with yourself and to give the service and to give something beautiful, right? Not only about promoting a product, but as well who you are and who you are becoming in this process. So I would love to share all the tips, of course, in today's live streaming, and I'm here for you to understand how this works. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Carla. That's cool. I didn't know that you had a show in Spain. That's neat. And all your business in Spain. I've known several people from there, and have students in my own class from Spain. But wow, I never thought of that, coming here from Spain to be able to have to reinvent yourself. And you know what, I really liked what you just said about connecting with that audience out there. You know, how many times we're out there seeing somebody peddle a product or push their product, push. It's all about the product. But what you're saying is something different, and that is you're connecting with your audience, and that's big. That's huge, because that's more important than the product. People will follow the person, you know.
Absolutely.
No matter where you go, and you see that all the time. People are, you know, doing one thing and then they're doing another, and everybody follows the person. So it's about creating that community, and I appreciate that you're sharing that part of it today. So, and how you had to actually, sounds like, start from scratch practically when you came to New York.
Yep.
From Spain to just start from the very beginning. And so tell us how you did that. Was it easy? Was it hard? What steps did you take? You know, maybe what the results of that were. So talk to us about how you created that community.
Okay, so for sure, the main thing is to have a clear the vision, right? Like every other thing, you need to be very connected with the why. Why do you want to do something? And the reason behind that is the motor that is going to propel to the vision that you have. And you have to do the homework. It's not coming from the air, and then you have to really to do your work. But if you have like a pattern, or where the steps and the system that works for you, it's going to be absolutely amazing, the results, and to be very effective in how you can approach, how you can connect, and how you start building your brand. Because this is the key. You're not selling a product, you're selling yourself. And you're not communicating about the beneficial aspects of your service or your product. You are yourself. And this is what the people are in love with. And it's one of the things that I started really to build up in the beginning, to understand who I am, who is the person that want to become in this process, to have very clear about the why, to understand as well the avatar, what is my people, the people that I want to serve, and the characteristics that this person wants for me to be to lead them, right, to make decisions while you're creating that is sacred space for them to start connecting, and they're connecting emotionally. So you have to understand how this works a little bit, and afterwards it's just to present the rest of the things, right?
Uh-huh. Wow, that's beautiful. You see so many people say, "Oh, I want to start a podcast, or I want to start a Facebook group, or I want to do that," and they are not thinking ahead. They're just thinking of the monetization of things, which of course we need to do. But at the same time, it's more about connecting with the people and finding out what their needs are and how you can support and serve them in the biggest way that's possible. So, how did you do that? You came to New York, and then you're like, I got to do this. I got to find out who I am. How did you discover that? How did you discover who you are and what you wanted to serve these people with?
Well, we all have a talent. We all have gifts, right? And we have something that define us. So I know, I have more than 22 years of experience as a coach, as a lifestyle design coach, and as well as a mindfulness mentor. And I build my companies offline, right? And very successful. So I said, okay, here is the arena is different, but I have to connect with my core, who is the same, who I am, why I'm doing this, right? And I started to analyze the market, because this is very important. I mean, you can sell whatever, but if you don't understand how the market works and the circumstances that are around, you're going to play small instead to be absolutely exponential and have exponential results. So to analyze the small things and to understand and to have the plan and a system is going to give you an amazing results in the end, right?
Wow.
So yeah, you start small, but you start like a consistency build up around how you can build that community. What is the things that you want to share, and to start creating those
So
paths.
you decided if you discover, you kind of knew who you were already from your coaching and mindfulness businesses that you had, but then you decide to venture out in this new world of online with it, and you chose Facebook as your platform for that.
Yeah, in the beginning, I started my as a platform, Facebook, right, where I have created my world and my presence, and I start to build my brand as a person, as Carla Trigo. And from there, I start to attract, because it's not to chase people. You need to start attracting your people. And when you start to know how to attract these people and your tribe and your community, is when you are open that community, right? And after, of course, the different platforms are different. I have a Facebook group, a beautiful group for ladies, but I work in Instagram, and I know very well how to create momentum in Instagram, and also in LinkedIn. So each platform is different, and the approach is different, and the wording that you use is different. But if you are connecting with your core, right, not with the product, of course, you have to feel it, but you're selling yourself, and this is crucial to be successful online. Yeah.
I love what you said about I'm not out there chasing people down. I love that. That's really great. Yeah, because really it's the opposite, right? You want to be so magnetic and so amazing that people are chasing you down. You want the opposite of that, and you want those people out there to connect with you. So, so you actually also sell a physical product, right? Okay, so you have a physical product, but you also have you, the person, as the business. And then you have the brand that you're with the product of. So is your community's focused? They're focused around you, and then people also will follow you because of the products that you sell, right?
Exactly. So you can tap into this arena for multiple things. I mean, the good thing is you can expand yourself and your vision in a different ways, different paths, right? I do sell the products that I very committed to it, and I have a beautiful leadership community that I'm leading, and it's fantastic. And also create programs for other people to be part of it as a coach, right? And you can create that as well. You can create very nice programs accordingly with your own profession or whatever you want to sell out there, and to start build the community that would desire those programs for their own self improvement. Yeah,
exactly. I love it. And I want to tell our viewers, of course, that you you, of course, are a coach and a mentor and a leader in what you do. But also regarding your product, the product that you sell is a product that is the direct selling product. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that she's been successful with this product should tell you that if she can do this with the direct selling product, that you could do this with really any product that's out there. It doesn't have to be it could
Whatever.
not be. Yeah, it may be
Yeah.
a direct selling product, or it may not, or it may be you, or maybe what your vision and your abilities and mentoring and skills that you have. It could be that too. So when you started with Facebook, was it hard to set up and hard to grow that audience, or how did you start growing your audience with Facebook?
Well, one of the things that I was, first of all, there are a few, three main cores that you need to tap into it. First of all, to have a pathway, right? A vision. You have to start with a vision. What I need, or what I desire to create here. If it's just the leitmotif money, you can be successful, right? But you need to tap into your core, because the people are, and more than ever right now, and also because of the pandemic, people are connecting with you emotionally. It's about how you're going to resolve those problems that they have in their needs, and not only with the presence of the product. So for me, when I started in Facebook, I was speaking about my lifestyle. I was speaking about why I'm doing what I'm doing. I was speaking about how can I support you, right? Those things. And when I started to understand how to attract people instead to chase people, as I said before, is when you express the idea to build a group or a community where the people that you already connect, I'm sure that they will be able to follow you and to create and to be part of that community, right? So that was the beginning.
Mm-hmm. So you set up this community to attract the people you're interested, and in serving and supporting with your vision, and not initially just to sell my product.
No.
Yeah. So was it hard to set that up? How long did it take to grow it? What kind of things did you do to help grow that Facebook, that initial Facebook community?
Yes, like everything takes time, right?
Yes, it
And
does.
yes, and you need consistency, and you need to have a plan, and you have to work towards a very effective with the time that you put into it, right? How many hours do you put in nourish your community? So when you have a plan and you divide and you see, I normally divide my year completely, and I said 3 months I'm going to be focused in this, and I'm very good planner, because when you plan things, you can be more creative, you can assist better the needs of your people, right? And you start giving a lot of content. You give content, you give value, you attend to the needs of the people that belongs to the community. And the most important thing is that you start building relationships. And this is the core to be absolutely successful, not only with the products that you have, but as well the people that are going to connect with you on a different level.
Yeah. Wow. I love that. It's all about building the relationships with people, supporting and serving them. Wonderful. So you set up your Facebook community, you started growing it because you were serving these people and building relationships with them. But then also that community is also there, and then you want to monetize that as well. So has that been successful in monetizing your Facebook community to help bring income,
Yes, because one of the things that you can do as well is to provoke kind of actions, right? No reactions, actions. So how you do that? So you can, as I said, for example, let's take 1 month and you provoke that the people will be with you in a challenge, right? The challenge works amazingly in the social media platform. So when you're using your skills to embrace a challenge and you lead and you are helping with a lot of value and really solutions to that, is when the people are connecting with you to different and ready to buy. Also, another thing that helps a lot and to understand your community as well is to do very often surveys where the person is going to tell you exactly what they need in this precise moment, right? More, for example, in this momentum, people need more support, emotional support, or tools for, stress, anxiety, how to deal with the kids at home, some other things that are coming and we didn't expect those things to treat and to be present in your daily coaching or whatever, but it's needed because of the circumstances. So this is why I said you have to be a very good observant about what is going on outside, because what is going outside is going to impact the way how people are feeling, the people, how they think and how they acting as well.
Wow. And it sounds like you very much listen to your community. Some of you have just come on, and Carla is from Long Island, New York, which at the time of this, this is live, but if you're watching this later on as a recording, right now it's springtime of 2020, and we are in the middle of a global pandemic. And in fact, New York is one of the hardest hit areas of the United States. And so when she's talking here about listening to your community and building relationship with them, yeah, you listen to that. And I like that. That's really great. Like creating a survey. So you create a survey, and then the survey tells you what the people need. And then you create a challenge around what that need that they have. And then you follow up the challenge at the end with a product or a course or a solution, like you said.
Yes. And sometimes you don't have to sell anything. Nothing, just you give, right? And other things you lead to something else that because it's important for that particular moment. And this is very important to have in mind. And the third thing that is also very important is to create that space like you're doing right now. I have it as well, is for other people to be present and say, this is your space as well. We have this time for you to share who you are or what you want to sell, right? And please connect, because it's not about myself. It's not about me and my group. It's us as part of a group that we are collaborated for something bigger than myself.
Wow. So yeah, I love that. You don't always, it doesn't have to be about the money, because that actually comes because you're serving and supporting that community. I'm going to take a look over at our Facebook group. And I know that I keep seeing a lot of people pop on here, and I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you. Thank you, all of you who are watching us live here. If you have a question that you'd like to ask Carla about creating a community online to support your business or your product, please post that here or ask it, and we will share that with everyone. I'm trying to see if I see any questions coming up here. But I do see all the people watching, and I'm excited about that. There's a comment. Oh, Fernando says, two of my favorite people together. Yes, one of my guru mentors, and he's one who introduced me to you, Carlos. Thank you, Fernando. You're one of our favorite peoples too.
Oh yeah.
So do you know Fernando from Spain, or did you meet him when you came to the United States?
No, here in the States, because of cross groups as well. And we were just, this is the thing. We have created that space to build relationships. And it's one of my best friends also. And I'm here for him, right? So this is the point.
Yeah, I've never met, but we work together online all the time and have collaborated on products, which is really great. Really, really great. So what advice would you have for somebody that is just getting started? And so maybe some people are a little unsure of themselves or not very confident that they can do this, that they can create a Facebook community, whatever their product is or whatever that is that they want to help serve the audience with. What would you tell that person just starting out?
Well, first of all, just sometimes I said, close your eyes and feel big. What is your wish? What is your desire, right? And when you start to shift the way that you're thinking, you're going to create that magic that you need to be able to feel that you can do it, that you're worth it, that you can absolutely start creating things, right? Sometimes some people need help to just push a little bit that intentionality. Other people no, but for sure, if you have a clear idea or passion, vision of yourself, you want to have a voice or a message, right? The ideal way how to start building is I'm an old-fashioned lady, so writing and withdraw about ideas that you have. And when you have that, for sure, it's just to start building that presence in the social media. And I will suggest always to choose one, because the one is the one that is going later on to be leading to something bigger, right? Don't try to spilled all over the place because you're losing concentration and energy, and you don't need that at first. And after, it's very important, because even if I'm very creative and I come from one idea to create something, you need a system. You need a plan. You need to understand that this is also a work. You need to planify. You have to serve other people with good content and value. And if you don't know, just look for the person that is going to help you or coach you in the beginning to launch whatever you need,
Mhm.
right? And
Exactly.
yeah,
I like to just even watch, if whatever that is that you're interested in, join some other groups on that and watch how the leaders are doing that. They may or may not be doing it correctly, but you'll get ideas to see that, oh, okay, I like the way they did this, or this was ineffective or wouldn't work for me. But if you can see what's going on out there.
absolutely. And always said, don't compare yourself with no one. I mean, you have in yourself everything that is needed to be able to be successful. The only thing that we have to do is to believe it, right? And when you believe it, you will attract the people that are going to help you as well to open your possibilities and to tap into those skills that you have to start building communities and to build something that you desire, right? And think about something. We don't have to be limited in one only stream of income. You can absolutely expand yourself and offer services and products and affiliation links and whatever other things that are there for you to be relaxed financially, right? And to be able to start building something different. And if you are a person that you sell the product because you belong to a beautiful company in sales, right, in direct sales or networking company, tap into your greatness, because as I said, the product you have for sure to build, to believe in the product you're selling, but the people are going to connect and they want that product because of you. And that presence is unique, right? So you have to work on that, and it's a skill that we have to muscle it.
Yeah, and the more you do it, the more you grow. I mean, I know how many times I came on Facebook. I think the first time I was doing some Facebook Lives back in, I believe it was August, and one of them I cut my head off right here.
I remember those days also. It's like, oh my God.
And then, and I had the screen. Because one of my main business is book publishing. And I had held up a book and my phone had reversed the image so people couldn't read what it said. And it's like, I just royally boogered up the thing, but even though that, people resonate with the person and that you're real, and the more I did it, the better I got at it. Exactly. Yes, repetition is the mother of skill, and I just keep going.
Yeah.
And then the audience grows because they resonate and connect with you. And I think that was great that you mentioned not to do everything, because there's, we go out there to create a community. We think we need to, let's do Facebook. I have my public figure page. I have my Facebook group. I have my Instagram. I have Twitter and YouTube and, and LinkedIn and Pinterest and TikTok. And I'm doing all of those, right? And you can't do everything.
No, you will burn out and
you're overwhelmed before you even get started. So the importance, what you're saying, is to map that plan out in advance. So then you have a clear pathway to follow.
Yeah.
With it.
It's very important for sure.
Yes, most definitely. So talk just a minute before we wrap up about, okay, we already talked about what you do, and that one of your products that you are selling is a direct selling product or network marketing. Make sure I say that correctly.
Yeah.
Network marketing product. So what you just talked about works for that. It works for you as a person in your coaching business and the network marketing company that you work in. So really, this system works for anything that you're trying to produce and promote. So tell us specifically. Now this is now go ahead and share what you do, so that gives people an opportunity to understand more about you as the person here.
You're saying about the coaching or the product that I'm selling?
Give us the reveal here of who you are.
Okay, so I'm a person to serve other people. That's first of all. I love to really inspire to take action and to have a plan that is going to lead you to exponential success. I do have a very successful networking company, as Michelle said, that I use doTERRA, right? That's my beautiful core. And I have beautiful leaders that I'm leading them to be the best version of themselves. And that's the core. Because when you have a group and a team, and you want really to have results, you have to inspire them to have the results that they desire.
Mhm.
And when you understand this, everything is really matching. Of course, you need a system, right? A system that everybody can duplicate it and everybody can really reach out the dreams that they desire to achieve.
Mhm.
And this is the point. You can absolutely match your skills and your talents towards something that is bigger than yourself. So as a coach also, I also create that space for others to breathe where they need to breathe to be successful. And this is the key as well, to do so. So I have beautiful programs for ladies that I'm working with the moon as well, because this is very important to create who you are and to overcome all the limiting beliefs that we have into self-empowerment. And I know how to create programs online and to sell them and to have really clear your message, your purpose, your mission. And for sure, with doTERRA, I am embracing not only changing the wellness in health, but as well the mindfulness part of it, the mindset that you need to be successful, and the financial, because for sure is very worth it. Mm-hmm.
That's excellent. Yeah. I really appreciate you sharing those systems. Some people will come on and they'll interview and just talk about, but you just really just laid it out for us, that to have that system, have a plan, connect with your audience, build that relationship. We have Sharon who just came on and said, I'm a little late, but good afternoon. Well, good afternoon, Sharon. Thank you for being here with us today. Anyone else that's on, please feel free to, if you have a question that you'd like to ask Carla about how she builds community online. You can do this for any product that you have, and she's definitely told us how to lay that out. I know you just came in, but previously she was talking about how you can, create surveys and challenges and sell your products or not, or just serve your audience with those things. And that's beautiful. I love the way that you approach everything. You're just so beautiful and open to that. And I think people like that. Like you said, don't be chasing people down. People come to you instead. And how great is that? I've used that example before. I live on a farm in the country. You probably didn't know that, Carla.
Yeah.
In the country in rural Oregon of the west part of the United States. And I go out and I feed my horses every day. And, everybody says, you can't lead that horse to water. I know, because I've tried. But I can take a wheelbarrow of hay and put their favorite thing out there before them, and serve it up, and they come running. And so when you're serving your audience, you're delivering to them that thing that they need and want most, which is following their hopes and dreams and desire of success to do more and better things in the world with that. And then they come to you and open the wallet up. Right? First and foremost, you're serving them, and that's so amazing. Let me open up over here for a minute and see if there's any other comments and questions. I have my other computer monitor here.
No problem.
So great. Thank you so much, Carla. Any final words you want to share? Tell us, let's say somebody's watching today or watching our replay and they'd love to connect with you. How can they connect with you? What methods would you like? And I'll go ahead and put those in the notes later for everyone too.
Okay. All right. So you can connect with me via phone. I love it. And then you can text me. My phone number is 631-599-0654. You can WhatsApp me or just a text or call me. Also through my email, beyourevolution@gmail.com. You can send me an email, and as well through one of my websites is berkanawomen.com. So also you can reach out to me through there. So
excellent. Well, I'll make sure to get all those links and numbers, and I'll post them here after we're done chatting today. So was there any, I want to make sure I give you a chance to share or promote. Is there anything you have to share or promote with anyone? You may as well. Here we go.
Well, I have something very fun and cute and nice. And I think that is very
tell us something fun and cute.
I'm going to create a 2 series of how to use essential oils in the bedroom. But this is all about relationships, right? It's a part of us as ladies as well. Men, of course, are welcome, of how we can connect differently and how we are connecting differently through another way of relating to others, right? So it's a 2 series starting 9th and the 16th of May. It's a Saturday, and it's beautiful because I'm going to teach you a lot of things and you're going to use it. I'm very practical, by the way. I love to put things on so practical. So it's very lovely. It's very nice.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing. I'll make sure to put those links in here too. Now you have everybody so intrigued now. I'm sure they're all very, very intrigued by, wow, what is this lady doing online? That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
How cool is that? Well, excellent. Thank you, Carla, for being with us here today. I love what you've laid out for us, what you've shared for our listeners or on our audience here. And I encourage you to follow some of those steps that she said out there and build your community, whatever that product is, whatever that is about you, to find that thing and put it out there and build a community around it. So I appreciate that, Carla. Any last words?
So be yourself, be authentic, connect with your core, and everything will be given to you. So go, move on. Always.
Go and do it. I love that she says that. So thank you, everyone. Everyone, if you have questions afterwards, feel free to post those. Go to our YouTube channel. Please click the subscribe button. Click the little bell so you'll also get notified when new videos come up. And then also on Facebook, on our Online Moneymaker Academy Facebook page, please like and share this. And if you know someone that would help, please tag them, put their name in here so that they'll be able to watch this as well. So thank you all so much for joining us, and go out there and make some money and do some great things in the world with it. Right, Carla?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Take care.